Impressive victory tonight for Griswold over Montville. Not a bad way to fill in, Coach. Talk a little bit about what you like tonight.
I like the fact that we won. You know, last week was a real tough one. I like that we had a lot of people that played both ways, and they still kept their nose in the game. I like the fact that some kids executed. Some of the younger kids have come along a little bit more because we were pretty hit with like I don't know, some kind of bug this week, and we didn't have a lot of the regular guys in there. So that's pretty much where we were at. I like the fact that we simplified the offense a little bit because, you know, Greg wasn't here, and it wasn't because he wasn't here. It's because we were kind of flying by it, and we got a little help from his brother, Glenn Labossiere, which has always been a great help because we've all coached together pretty much. So that's pretty much where we're at.
It's always tough. You look at a schedule, you open up with a state power like Sheehan, and you know week 3 you got to go to Wyndham, who's also. So this game had to be a game to get healthy, to get right. You certainly made some improvements, like you said, on the offensive side. Colby Mills said there was a lot to clean up defensively. What are some of the things that you want to see them improve on this week?
I'd like them to take the win and understand the things that they did right, and to think about it and get a little more focus on that. Because you can take the feeling of a win, you can't beat it. You know, they're all going to go home happy. I'm going to go home and I'm going to start putting film together for tomorrow. But I mean, you know, that's pretty much what it is. I think some of the kids that we have will take a hard look at themselves and say, could I have played that better, or could I have done that better? I mean, you know, we've got a lot of young kids on this team, you know, and we're still on the men from last week. So we'll see what happens when we're at full strength.
I think it's natural to look at what you lose. You know, who'd you lose from last year? You know, losing. Maybe after this game, people are going to start looking at what you have, because there were a lot of positives tonight to look at. So we don't want to go down the road too far, but, you know, you said you're young, but how good can this team be if things come together for you?
Well, you saw it. I mean, last year's team, we could do both. We had speed to run with, but we also had good hands, good catch, good strong arms. We got the passing end of it. We can push the ball down the field. It's just that now we need to, how can I say, smooth all the rough edges, and then we can move on to expand from that. And that's pretty much where it is. But what do they have? I'm quite surprised that, you know, we blocked pretty well for passes. We know what to do. It's just a matter of more schooling some of the young kids that till they can get it to be, you know, a lot more comfortable with it. I mean, we had a center in there. This is his only second year playing football at all, so that type of thing. And you know, you saw by the snap that sailed. I mean, you know, you gotta take that in stride. But then all of a sudden you use it as a teaching tool and say, focus.
Well, it's going to require a week's worth of focus to go into Wyndham next week. You know they're going to be well coached. They're definitely as physical a team as you're going to see. So good luck this week. Good job tonight. Yep. Impressive victory. Griswold tonight comes to Montville, puts a thumping on the Wolves, and all the action live on game day.